Hello again from Wacken. This is Claudia and Summon Tide here from Sweden, the Metal Battle winners of Sweden. Great to have you here.
Thank you.
Straight ahead for the sound, you're a melodic metal band.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
That means quite a bit of things. It means that basically we don't down tune down to about B or A and play a lot of death metal. There's cleaner sound to it. Rickard actually sings cleanly without he does a little bit of the guttural vocals, but a little sparsely. It's mostly towards the power metal sound of things.
So when you have like a bit of power metal influence and death metal influence, which bands did really influence you?
Rickard, taller than that.
For me, it's more Opeth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a bit proggy too?
Yes.
Yeah.
I love prog.
Well, you can hear that in your sound.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for you, it's mainly Opeth, or other bands too?
I also listen to Devil Doll
Uh-huh.
and like Iron Maiden, of course, and so on. So I listen to so much music. I could blabber all day.
Okay. So
You kind of maybe missed out on Halloween a little bit.
Yeah.
Halloween, pretty big influence
that's
on you guys.
the power metal
Yeah.
part. Yeah. And you're playing in Wacken now, and you have played several festivals before.
Yeah.
And what's gonna be next? What are you gonna do next?
The next stop is Wacken Open Air in Sweden, in the southern portion of Sweden, and that's a pretty big festival too for the Swedish market anyway. And after that, it'll be back to working on the new album again.
So are you writing at the moment or recording or?
Right now, we're trying to just get everything together so that we can get some pre-production in order before we go in and actually record it. Trying to practice everything to get it nailed down.
Okay, so you're working on finishing the songs and then you can go to the studio.
Right.
And does it have a name yet, your new album, or?
No, not yet, but it's complete. But
Okay.
I don't have the name yet.
So what are you gonna do about the name? Is it like one of you deciding, or are you quarreling, or is there like a discussion?
We can always quarrel.
or?
It is a band, you know. And usually it's me that goes around and pushes the buttons and
Okay.
sets these things off.
Okay, you're like, there are 3 names. Go decide now.
No, usually I'm the one that's like, why don't we do this instead? And they're like, no.
Oh, okay.
So I get to mix things up a little bit now and again.
That's good.
As you can see, the band's members liking each other.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
So you can be productive.
Yeah.
you know.
Well,
And,
having 2 brothers in the band doesn't hurt either,
Yeah.
you know.
Woo. Whose brother was?
We have
Yeah.
Mikael and Rickard Thelin.
Okay. So what instrument are you playing?
Guitar.
And what are you playing?
Guitar.
Okay. Who started first?
I did.
And you didn't like just force the guitar on him. He was just
yes.
taking it from you and saying, "No, I want to play."
No,
Okay.
I wanted another guitarist in my band, so I said, "Hey, brother, let's play."
Ah, okay. You were like, "You're the second guitar player now.
Yeah.
Do it." Okay. So what age did you start out playing guitar?
Oh. 12?
12.
Yeah.
And your brother?
And I sucked at age 12.
But it got better, I suppose,
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
We have rehearsed together for 11 years.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
cool.
So we have sucked, and now we're not that sucky anymore, but we're pretty
I
good
guess
now.
so. And so you have the album and you have upcoming gigs.
Yeah, we've got a few more gigs coming up also down in the southern parts of Sweden. There's one a little bit north of Stockholm and possibly in the far south of Sweden in Malmö,
Oh, cool.
towards, middle of fall somewhere.
And the CD is gonna come out when?
The next CD is going to come out, if everything gets done right, somewhere in the next year.
Within the next year. So just go for the homepage and have a look and.
Yeah, and Facebook and Twitter and all that stuff.
Okay, so
We're just about everywhere.
That's great. I have a question that I put to everyone in my interviews, and that is, what makes a person become an artist? Is it like somebody else deciding who is an artist, or is it yourself reflecting on it and then saying, yeah, I'm an artist?
Fate.
Fate. So what is it that makes somebody an artist?
Well, I don't care if I'm an artist or if I play at big venues, or I just want to do this. This is my life. I want to do this. This is my thing. I'm gonna keep on doing this until I die.
Probably this is what makes an artist.
Well, I don't know.
I think one of the things that helps make somebody an artist, at least at their own instrument or whatever they do, it can be putting up tents if you want, but there's a certain attention to detail, even small details, that are probably meaningless for 99% of the people out there, but they matter a lot to yourself and a few other people that understand the principle behind why you did what you did. And I think that's an important part of the virtue of being an artist.
And an important question for all the metal battle bands, of course, is also, what is your metal scene back at home like? Because it's very different in all those countries. Like, what is it like in Sweden? Do all the people know each other in the scene, or?
Since we're from the further northern regions, we come from about 1,000 kilometers north of Stockholm.
Wow.
There's not too many bands there, and the most part, the biggest band that anybody knows up there is Meshuggah. So we have a few death metal bands and a few other bands, but usually it's rock and pop stuff, like indie rock and poppy stuff. So we kind of stick out there being a power metal band, and most of us know a few people in all the bands just about.
Okay. And do you have like infrastructure? I mean, sound technicians and so on who know how to work with metal? Or is it hard to find those guys?
We lost that guy.
Oh,
he moved down to Gothenburg recently.
Go back to those dudes.
Yeah, so now it's back to, doing the best you can by yourself.
Okay.
And hopefully the house guy, house technician, is pretty decent.
Mm-hmm. So it's also hard for you to find somebody to record the stuff, find producers, and...
Well, there are several studios in the north, actually, that are really good at that. There's Ballerina Studios a little bit north of Umeå, and what's the other one that you guys played in last time?
Which studio you were playing in?
In Garageland Studios, it was called that back then. It's called Enhanced Studios today, I think. Yeah. He's a good bloke. Yeah.
So greetings then, right?
Yeah. And there's even another one up north in one of the music schools that they've got a pretty decent, they've got a really nice layout for the studio, and then they've got some halfway decent stuff in the audio room. Mm-hmm. So
there is facilities.
It's very doable to make a good album in the north, even if the main sound technician that most of us like left us for Gothenburg.
Okay, so anything you want to add?
Well, we hope that everybody goes and checks out our music and likes it, and it'd be nice to see them come to Falun at the Wacken Open Air Festival.
So, go there and check them out. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you!